first game in Group B of this tournament will be played by ZENIT, a team from Russia in blue uniforms. They will be attacking from the right side to the left side of the field, and their opponents today will be a team FORNEBU from Norway. They will play in orange uniforms, and the good news is that we have a scoreboard, so we will probably see playing time left in the halves of this game. That is the good news. We will be able to tell it more precisely. Team FORNEBU will start this game with a kickoff, and let's see how the Norway team will do against the Russia team in the under 13 age group, which was played last weekend here in Riga. Team ZENIT took the third place in the tournament, so we can only guess that Team ZENIT is probably very good. We don't know nothing much about Team FORNEBU though, but let's see how they do on the field. Team ZENIT on the attack now, trying to get inside the box, loses the ball, and the counter attack now for Team FORNEBU, playing in the right wing, trying to get the ball forward. Now the ball changes possession at the midfield pretty often, but it seems like it is controlled by Team ZENIT. Number 10, Team ZENIT, Bacharayev Gleb with the ball. So the first corner kick as we can see, and a little less good news, bad news as we can say that the timer on the scoreboard is not moving, still on 25 minutes. That means that we probably won't be able to tell the time precisely. The time left in the half yet to play, only approximately, but I think that we will see a correct score, which I will remind you as much as I can on the course of this game. For the moment it is still scoreless in this game, and Team ZENIT now trying to attack and turn that statement around, trying their attack from the defensive possession. And now a throw-in for Team FORNEBU at their defensive side of the field, and they lose it. Team ZENIT gets the ball back, tries a through ball, only defenders there, so the ball is cleared out of the danger area. FORNEBU now moving forward, right winger trying to cross it in the box, but only goalkeeper there to take it without any real problem. Daniil Odojevsky is between goals for team, between goalposts for Team ZENIT today. And now defender makes a mistake, but gets the ball back and clears it out right after that. And the ball now is with Team ZENIT. They will try to start their attack from the defensive side of the field. And now the throw-in for Zenit. Tries to throw it long, gets the ball, which is high in the air. Let's see who comes up with it. Team Zenit comes up with it first. And the ball leaves the field now. It's an offside. It's an offside for Zenit. As the referees can shows us, the linesman flag is up. And Team FORNEBU can now take a free kick, which they have already done. And the ball is lost now. Team Zenit in the attack. Number 7, Kirill Khovastuhin with the ball. Now the first dangerous shot by number 10, Bakharev Gleb, is saved by the goalkeeper of FORNEBU, Felix Gundersen. No real danger there for FORNEBU. And the game goes on. Team Zenit gets the ball. Now the FORNEBU takes it away from them and maybe can make something out of this attack. No, they can't, because defender takes the ball and an offside. An offside, as the linesman show us, for Team Zenit. Team Zenit have started this game by trying to play more long passing football, playing the ball, crossing the ball over the defenders for their quick attackers to try to outrun them and get one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Team FORNEBU since now have shown us a more short passing and patient passing style of the football. Score is still leveled at 0. Now the cross in for FORNEBU. Goalkeeper almost makes a mistake, but luckily the ball is cleared by the defenders, and Team FORNEBU needs to start their attack all over again. Passing the game, passing the ball precisely. FORNEBU for now. A nice through pass. Number 7 for FORNEBU passes it to other side of the field, and the goal, and this shot on goal is away. Way too powerless to make a real danger for a goalkeeper. Daniil Odojevsky takes the ball with no problem, plays it long, but unsuccessful, and nice skilled dribbling by FORNEBU player, a right winger. And now with the ball, tries to cross it in. The cross is blocked by defenders and cleared away from the box right after that. And now it's a dangerous attack. Gleb Bakharev with the ball. Tries to get it past the keeper, but Felix Gundersen, the goalkeeper for FORNEBU, is on his feet, saves this shot, and the ball is cleared. The first real danger for Team FORNEBU, and again the ball is lost. One more shot and the score is open. Bakharev Gleb has scored, number 10 for Zenit. So the 1-0 score becomes, and Zenit takes the early lead. About 20 minutes played, about 18 to 20 minutes played in the first half of this game. And Gleb Bakharev with the first goal of the game, and score is opened at last. 1-0 Zenit in the lead. Zenit from Russia, for those of you who have recently tuned in. Zenit from Russia playing in blue uniforms against Team FORNEBU from Norway in orange uniforms. And the Russians are in the lead 1-0 at the moment. The only goal was scored by number 10, Gleb Bakharyev, Russian team striker. And Team FORNEBU will try to answer that now, and at least for now they are unsuccessful. Offside for FORNEBU and the free kick for Team ZENIT. And the good news is that the scoreboard timer, halftime timer is running, but it started to run way after the first half had started, so I guess about 8 minutes are really left in the first half of this game. Let's see that the second half we will have no problem with the timer, and we will be able to see the remaining half time more precisely. And now the Zenit are on the attack. Number 7 Kirill Khvastuhin with the ball, but the ball leaves the field, and the throw-in for Zenit. Still a fight for the ball. Zenit comes up with it and can now attack in the box. A low ball, a low cross is no good. FORNEBU defenders clear it, and they clear it once again. So Team Zenit, despite being in the lead in the last few episodes, haven't been able to crack the FORNEBU team defense. And now they have to start their attack from their own side of the field. Control-wise, both teams are pretty much the same, 50-50 if we have to look at possession of the ball till now. And now the throw-in for FORNEBU. They control the ball, play it back to goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it through the left to the left wing, but the Zenit team still are pressing very well, and a lot of times they are able to take the ball from their opponents in the attacking side of the field and make immediate counter-attack, which are of course more dangerous than the attacks that you make possessionally and by patient passing. And this shot by FORNEBU player number 7 Martin Hella is way off target, and goal kick for Daniil Odajevsky between the goalposts for Team Zenit. And Team Zenit starts their attack from the defender's long pass, which is precise, and linesman flag is up, so an offside for Zenit will end their attack and return the ball possession for Team FORNEBU from Norway. And Team Zenit on the attack once again. Nice long ball. And it's a penalty. It's a penalty shot, as it seems. And the yellow card for the goalkeeper of FORNEBU team, Felix Gundersen, was too aggressive, and the penalty shot, the first penalty today, we will be able to see. And number 10, Gleb Bakharyev, to take the penalty shot and go for his second goal of the game and for his team's second goal of the game, because he's the only goal scorer for now. 1-0. Zenit is in the lead right now. If this penalty is successful, then it's 2-0, and the second goal for Gleb Bakharyev. Let's see, will it happen? And the penalty is good for in of the post. What a concentration from Gleb Bakharyev, and Zenit doubles their lead. About 3 minutes more to play in the first half of this game. 2-0. Zenit is in the lead. Both goals scored by Gleb Bakharyev, number 10. The second goal scored from a penalty shot. So 2-0, Zenit from Russia, playing in blue uniforms. For those of you who doesn't already know that, playing against team FORNEBU from Norway in orange uniforms. And now FORNEBU on the attack and trying a through ball. But defenders of Zenit clears this cross and can now maybe make a counter-attack. Right winger tries to get forward fast, but he is stopped by a defense of FORNEBU, which are now going on a counter-attack, playing back to their defenders once again, even more moving, even more back, and waiting for Zenit attackers to stop pressing so much, so they can maybe find a gap to move the ball forward. And foul here for Team Zenit. Free kick for FORNEBU, number 7 for Zenit, Kirill Khvastuhin, fouled. No cards for him, no yellow card shown. The only yellow card today we have is for the goalkeeper of Team FORNEBU, Felix Gundersen, and this yellow card resulted in a penalty shot and a goal by Zenit, the second goal that was scored. 2-0 is the score. Zenit still in the lead. Nice play now for Felix Gundersen, coming out of the goalposts to assist his defensive line and take the ball into his hands. FORNEBU now with attack, and the pass is not precise, so Zenit taking the ball over, taking the possession over, throw in for them, and the ball is lost and gained back shortly after that. Zenit with a shot, when this shot is too close to the goalkeeper. Maybe it was a shot, maybe it was a pass, a low cross, we won't know, because either way it was too close to the keeper, and Felix Gundersen took the ball in his hands with no real danger there. Still about a minute to play. I know that scoreboard shows us 3 minutes, but I think it's not true, because the scoreboard started to count the time way after the half have already started. But maybe it's right. We'll see. By my count, it's about not more than 1.5 minutes still left in the first half of this game, and Team FORNEBU starting their attack, struggling to start their attack, but still controlling the ball, controlling the possession in their own side of the field. Team ZENIT playing aggressively to take the ball away from them. This episode ends with a throw-in for FORNEBU, and FORNEBU still with the ball at their defensive side of the field, trying to find ways to get the ball forward and maybe score and get closer. Get closer to ZENIT by scoring. Now the goal difference is 2-0 is the lead for Team ZENIT from Russia, and FORNEBU doing everything they can to change that. Now the shot outside the box is blocked by ZENIT defenders. Ball leaves the field for a throw-in. FORNEBU still with it, still on the attack. ZENIT trying to clear the ball, not successful at this point. Still the ball with FORNEBU at their side of the field, though, but FORNEBU trying to move forward. 1 minute left to play, so I guess the scoreboard is right and it's not lying to us. So the last minute of the first half have started. Let's see, maybe the referee will give some compensation time, added time. Besides that 1 minute that we can see on the scoreboard. Team ZENIT now playing dangerously on the line of mistake, but so far so good. ZENIT still with the ball by the scoreboard. Last seconds of this first half still left. And Team ZENIT still with the ball. FORNEBU in the middle. And Team FORNEBU defenders clears this ZENIT's attack, clears the ball away from danger, playing it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper clears the ball outside the field, outside the line. So a throw-in for ZENIT. Still some time left by a referee's count. We are now on the added time already. ZENIT still with attack. This shot from ZENIT was straight at goalkeeper Felix Gundersen. So Gundersen takes the ball with no problem, and a foul now for ZENIT. And FORNEBU will have a free kick any second now. The referee will signal for the end of the first half. Playing the ball back to goalkeeper is not precise, so the mistake and the turnover by FORNEBU gives ZENIT another chance before the first half, before the end of first half, to score from this corner kick that ZENIT will cross in. right now, but this cross is no good. FORNEBU clears the ball out, trying to get forward, and ZENIT with the possession once again. A long throw-in for ZENIT. The ball changes possession from time to time, and the referee signals for the foul against ZENIT, so ZENIT will have a free kick. Maybe one of the last chances in first half still to score. 2-0. ZENIT is in the commanding lead now against FORNEBU from Norway. So both goals for ZENIT scored by number 10 Gleb Bakhario, and it's a hand play and a yellow card for team ZENIT. Hand play and a yellow card for number 8 Martiano Maxim, and free kick in the dangerous position now for FORNEBU with a good shot. They have every opportunity to score about 22 meters out, 22 to 25 meters out. They now have an opportunity to make a shot, and it's no good, and the first half is over. And just beside the left post the ball goes, and the first half is done. 2-0. Team ZENIT from Russia is in the lead against team FORNEBU from Norway. To kick the ball off, to kick the second half off, and it is done. The second half of this game have started. 2-0. ZENIT in the lead, trying to get forward and make their lead even more safer for them, more bigger. Felix Gundersen between the goalposts for FORNEBU FK have watched the ball go in his net 2 times already today, and now Team ZENIT has the throw-in on their opponent's side of the field, so maybe they can make something out of this attack as well. So this attack by ZENIT team, as we could see, ended pretty soon, and FORNEBU retains the control of the ball for now. They now will have a throw-in too, trying to start their attack from their defensive positioning, and a foul here for ZENIT player, and FORNEBU will have a free kick now. So probably they will try a long pass, of course. This long pass is returned by ZENIT defenseman, trying to start an attack, which leads to ZENIT having a throw-in at their opponent's side of the field. And now FORNEBU, goalkeeper risking, but playing skilled football, and FORNEBU with the free kick now. They have already kicked the ball in. Maybe they can start an attack now. Not successful, because the defenders for ZENIT clears it. And right after that, a mistake for Zenit attackers. Leaves the ball with Zenit goalkeeper Daniil Odeyevsky between the posts for Zenit right now, and now FORNEBU trying to attack more actively in the second half. First half was not so good in that motion for them. Maybe one or two dangerous episodes. Everything else was either cleared or saved by Zenit's defensive line or goalkeeper. FORNEBU wasn't so successful. Two times their goalie was taking the ball out of his net. Second time from the penalty shot. Both goals scored by Galeb Bakharyev. Zenit in the attack once again, trying a through pass. No good, but they are able to save the possession, but not for long, because Felix Gundersen, the goalkeeper for FORNEBU, comes out and takes the ball in his hands. And again the ball is with Zenit, but cleared now by the defenders of FORNEBU. Zenit with the throw-in, still in the attack. Crossing for Zenit is saved. This header is saved by Felix Gundersen. And the long kick, goal kick for FORNEBU. Now a sliding tackle attempted by FORNEBU, no good. Zenit keeps the possession, throw in now for them. And once again the ball is with Zenit. And a shot on goal now, which is way too powerless. Felix Gundersen gets the ball with no real problem, and now it's a goalkeeper with the ball, kicks it in long. FORNEBU gets the ball, maybe with the chance to get forward. Nice dribbling by FORNEBU's number 10, Jonas Terkesen. But this play really doesn't go nowhere. It really goes back to the keeper, and need to start the attack again from the defensive positioning. And Zenit now on the attack. A nice passing from both teams on the midfield area. Zenit now on the attack, gets in the box. The shot is way off the target. Goal kick for FORNEBU. And Felix Gundersen with the goal kick. And again, Zenit players are with the ball, trying to get it forward. And it's a throw-in now. The ball is lost. Throw-in for Team FORNEBU. Trying to get forward. Unsuccessful. And a foul now. Number 6, number 6, Daniel Sokolov. Fouls not getting booked. That is the good news, but a free kick for FORNEBU. And a header now for FORNEBU. Was a shot on goal, which was saved by Daniel Odajewski. No real danger there, but we can see that FORNEBU have started the second half more actively than they played the first half, at least on the attack. And a substitution now for ZENIT. About 17 more minutes left. About 17 more minutes, as we can see on the scoreboard, left in this game. In the first game of Group B in this tournament. Previous two games were played by Group A teams, and there a dominance from Sampdoria UC, football club from youth football club from Italy. They won their first game by a score of 8-1 and took leadership of Group A after one game played for each team. And now the Group B starts their games. So you will see Group A and Group B games, 2 for each team. First 2 of 3 group stage games, and a nice shot that goes just a little bit over the crossbar for FORNEBU, and a goal kick for Daniel Odajewski. So the Russian team plays it long, and they are in the lead. They have no real need to rush. They need to play possessively. Only thing they have to be aware of is their opponents controlling the play, controlling opponents being with the ball, and of course we know that the best way to not let your opponents control the ball is to control it yourself. So that is why ZENIT is trying to do, control the ball, not risk so much. And ZENIT still on the attack, 2-0, and trying to find a way through 2 defenders for FORNEBU. Not good. FORNEBU clears the ball. And a foul for ZENIT. Both goals scored by number 10, Gleb Bakhario, for Team ZENIT. Still about 15 minutes to play in this game. FORNEBU with a free kick. Substitution now for Team ZENIT. And while the players substitute, both of teams have some time to take a little break. This free kick will need to be replayed. And now the free kick has been taken. Crosses the ball in. Only Zenit defenders that are now trying to make a counter-attack, and now they counter-attack by FORNEBU. Counter-attack by FORNEBU is stopped by Zenit's defenders. Number 7, Kirill Khvastuhin, are playing very well in the defense. One more attack, and now the Felix Gundersen, the goalkeeper, saves the day, saves this episode, doesn't let the Zenit team score again and take a commanding 3-0 lead. Nice play by Felix Gundersen between the posts. Gleb Bakharyev had another chance to score and get the hat-trick in this game, but opponent's goalkeeper Felix Gundersen was quicker and read the situation so that the ball was cleared and the danger was over. Now the throw-in for team FORNEBU, still Zenit in the lead. And what a play by Zenit's attacker, which gets the ball, gets past two defenders, but are not able to score at the end. The main thing, he did everything except the main thing, except the scoring. The score stays 2-0. Zenit, though, still in the lead and still with the ball, but a few episodes back, Zenit needed to score again, and the score should be 3-0. Now it will be a corner kick for Zenit, so we will check, maybe this time they will be successful, and if the lead will be 3-0, then I think that no real questions will be there anymore for about the winner of this game. The header after this corner goes way over on the crossbar, and the goal kick for FORNEBU FK, Felix Gundersen, to take it. Substitutions now for teams FORNEBU, while both teams gets a little bit of a break while players substitute. Now the referee signals that FORNEBU cannot put the ball in the play. Zenit on the attack, and a free kick, no throw-in for Zenit. A long throw-in attempted by Zenit, but cleared by FORNEBU's defenders. Still, though, throw-in for Zenit, trying to play through the right wing, trying to cross the ball in, and now the ball is crossed in, and a shot by number 21. Anar Goseno is way off target, and a goal kick for FORNEBU and Felix Gundersen to take it. Now FORNEBU needs to start rush things a little, because the time is running low, and if they want to save a point, at least a point in this game, they need to be quick about it, and only way to do is do that is to score, and score not once but twice, which is of course a lot more difficult than to get one goal. And about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes left to play in the second half of this game. And Zenit goalkeeper plays the ball long, and another dangerous episode. Another chance for Zenit, but too long with the ball is the Zenit player, and the goalkeeper Gundersen, Felix Gundersen, plays good as well and takes the ball from the attacker. So the score is still 2-0. The score is still 2-0, and FORNEBU on the attack right now. Now a chance for FORNEBU. Tries a through ball, and the shot is just a whisker past the post from the outside, so no goal, and a goal kick for team Zenit. For team Zenit, so Daniel Odejewski to take this free kick. Still a clean sheet for now for Daniel Odejewski. Only game that can end with one team one team remaining scoreless throughout the game. But let's see if that happens. Let's not rush things. Still about 6.5 minutes left to play. And Zenit now on the attack, trying to low cross the ball over, and the shot is once again saved by Felix Gundersen between the goalposts for FORNEBU. And despite the two times Gundersen have taken the ball out of his own net, he has played pretty well today. A lot of saves, a lot of times he have stopped very dangerous Zenit attacks. So overall a good game for Felix Gundersen. But Daniel Odejewski, which is a goalkeeper for Zenit, have had a lot less job to do in the other side of the field, and he is close to becoming the first goalkeeper today to get a clean sheet in this tournament in Group B. This is a Group B game, I will remind. The first game of this group, the second one will be played after this one. Group A, 2 games already have been played. Each team has one game played now. And in Group A, team Sampdoria from Italy is in a commanding lead in a group. They won their first game with a score of 8-1 against team from Norway, Uller, and Sampdoria is mentioned to be the one of the main competitors, and the main teams ought to win Group A for sure, and maybe even all of the tournament. So now some good and dangerous passing from FORNEBU is ended by Zenit's midfielders, and Zenit on a counter-attack. Still on attack, dangerous shot now for Zenit is right in the hands of Felix Gundersen, who saves it. And another episode for Zenit is ended by defenders clearing the ball. So about a minute left. About a minute still left in this game. Zenit on the attack, still trying to get a goal. Number 28 with the ball. 23. Alexander Kucharuk. And now the corner kick. For Zenit. Or it's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Yeah, it's a throw-in who is thrown in long, and the shot is way off the target, and goal kick for FORNEBU. Let's see what they will be able to do. Still in the less than a minute of the playing time left, and a good the assist attempted by Zenit was read by defenders of FORNEBU, and the ball is out of the box once again in the midfield now. And we are getting closer and closer to the end of this game, the ending whistle from the referee. And now FORNEBU plays good on defense, and Zenit will retain the possession with the throw-in. 2-0, still Zenit in the lead. Both goals scored by number 10, Gleb Bakharayev. Probably, as I expected, 3 whistles and the game is over. So Zenit from Russia have won against the FORNEBU from Norway. 2-0 is the score of this game.